doing a core Tabata right now. A lot of these are really basic movements that you can do to really build up your core strength so you can start doing more advanced workouts and exercises. And if you are at a more advanced level, the intensity on these should still be high enough that you're still building up those core muscles. You're going to be going a little bit faster, doing more reps than at a beginning level. Again, this is a Tabata, so we have 8 exercises here. You'll do each exercise 8 times, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, resting 30 to 40 seconds between exercises. And then if you'd like to take a longer break about halfway through, so after the first 4 exercises, you can rest 1 to 2 minutes and grab some water there. So we're going to start with heel sliders. You're going to be down in the crunch position. And you're going to put your hands right next to your sides here, lifting your shoulder blades and your neck up off the ground. And you're just going to be reaching for your opposite heel, sliding your arms through underneath your knees, back and forth in a nice controlled motion. It's really important here that you don't pull your neck in and down to your chin down to your chest. You want to be looking straight up at the ceiling, keeping all of this nice and loose, no tension in your shoulders, and you're just reaching. The tension is coming right through your core, and you're really pulling through here in that motion, not through your shoulders. Next, we're going to do a little bit of cardio to bring your heart rate up. So you're just going to be standing up, and you'll be doing butt kickers. So just bringing your legs back and arms pumping, kicking yourself in the butt. That brings your heart rate up, and that is going to burn sustainable calories after you work out. When you bring your heart rate up and down in that interval training, it burns calories over a longer period of time. Next is going to be the plank walk-ups. You're going to start in a high plank with your hands right underneath your shoulder blades, hips down, core nice and tight, pulling your belly button back towards your spine. And you're just going to go down into a low plank, one arm at a time, and then back up into a high plank, back and forth. Lead with the same arm through the whole set, and then switch arms every other set. So if you lead with your right arm first, on the next set you're going to lead with your left. Down and up. Modification is to come down on your knees, and remember when you're doing these planks on your knees to keep your hips down. You don't want to be up in a crawling position, hips down, and just down and up. If you get too tired to do the down and up in your last sets, go ahead and just hold the plank here or in a high. Okay, we're going to bring your heart rate back up next. Here you're going to be doing a squat flutter kick. This is just a regular squat starting out. So you're going to have your legs about shoulder width apart, toes pointing forward. You're just going to come back with the weight on the back of your heels, back nice and straight in a squat. You come back up, and then you're going to kick 1, 2, 3, 4, back down into a squat, up 1, 2, 3, 4. Get a nice rhythm in it on those squats. Next, you're going to be doing hip raises, excuse me. You're going to be back down in your crunch position. You're going to straighten your legs out, and you can put your hands up under your booty or next to your sides. As always, the further underneath you your hands are, the easier it's going to be because it's going to take a little bit of that pressure off. You're going to lift your legs up so you're perpendicular to the ground. It's really important here that you stay exactly straight in the air. You don't want to be rolling your hips back, and you're just going to reach towards the ceiling, trying to stay as straight with your hips as you can. You don't want to use a momentum and force backward. You want to be pulling all through your core and just going straight up towards the ceiling as high as you can. Lift your hips with just that motion, keeping your knees straight. You don't want to straighten your knees and use momentum that way either. And then next is going to be a single leg agility jump. So you'll just be back up on your feet, and you're going one leg at a time. You'll switch off in your sets, and you're just going to hop forward, back, side to side, forward, back, side to side. It's nice to have good music on this one, get a little bit of a beat going through. And then every other set, you're going to switch legs and go forward, back, side to side. If that's good, a little bit too difficult for you to start out with, or if you get tired on that single leg, you can just do the jump with 2 feet, forward, back, side to side. Just make sure you're keeping that rhythm up, that heart rate up, and really pushing yourself. The last 2 exercises here are going to be flutter kicks and a glute bridge. So for the flutter kicks, you'll be back on your back. Again, hands up underneath your booty or to your sides. More challenging the further out you go with them. You're just going to lift your heels up off the ground, point your toes, and pull everything nice and tight from your core all the way through your toes. And you're just going to be kicking in a fast motion up and down with your feet, keeping everything nice and flexed. So last we have a glute bridge. You're just going to be down again in that crunch position, hands down at your sides, palms flat, and you're just going to be pushing your hips up and squeezing really tight at the top, coming back down. Nice, easy, and controlled. You want to flex everything in your glute really tight when you come up and back down. Up and down. You're going to exhale when you go up, inhale when you come down. And that does it for our core Tabata today. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.